Well, hello everyone! How you guys doing? My name is Sakura Masaoki and welcome to the Cherry Bomb Blossom Boutique. I feel like I haven't said those words in forever. I really need to check how I've been doing my intro. Cause I feel like I haven't done it in a while. Oh girl, I watched the Barbie movie today, and I know it has nothing to do with what we're gonna be talking about today, but at the same time, I just wanna talk about it. And I just wanna say, my god, is it a good movie? It's so good. The costuming on that bitch, like, it felt like really watching the clothes of the dolls. You know, like doll clothes have a certain look to them in that they look kind of fake, obviously because they're fake technically. They're both fake and real at the same time. You know what I mean? Um, but it just kinda it felt really magical to watch them because it just felt like, yeah, these are clearly Barbie clothes. These are clothes that I could definitely see on a doll. Because the design for doll clothes are less wearable if you were to, you will have to construct them differently for them to work IRL, right? And even though they're supposed to be fashion dolls, it just it looks different, right? It doesn't quite look like real clothes. And so when I was watching the Barbie movie, it's just like, man, these feel like they're not real. This genuinely feels like it's a doll. And man, the concentration that you have to have for you to be able to move your legs and limbs like that, I have major respect for Margot Robbie and everybody who played a doll in that movie because my god, it was genuinely awesome. Now, I didn't care too much about the Ken situation, I'll be honest with you. Like, I understand what they were going for. I understand that the fact that in our search for equality, we should not try to make men less. But at the same time, I feel like it felt a little woke. not to be a bit too conservative, right? But it felt like the Barbie movie wasn't it felt like it wasn't the right place for that kind of commentary. Although Barbie has always been about sending a political message and sending out a message to girls and boys all across the world that they can be whoever they want to be and whatnot. But it just felt, I don't know, it felt forced. I didn't feel that good about it. Like, it felt like it came out of nowhere. Although I will say that the inclusion that they managed to give off was awesome. Like, Barbie has come a lot along the way. And to me, Barbie has a special place in my heart as, you know, a gay little boy who couldn't afford Barbie, so he got to get them secondhand. I really enjoyed that movie regardless. Oh dear. But that's neither here nor there. If you guys have watched a Barbie movie, let me know what was your favorite scene and whatnot, because I really liked it despite everything. It's just, you know, I feel like they could have been a different way to say what they wanted to say, you know what I mean? But hey, that's not my place to say, and as such, I should probably just not comment on it more than that. Anyway, though, let's talk about what we came here to talk about, shall we? Let's talk about Guilty Gear fashion. Now, I do have a tier list that I will be publishing later as I go along. However, I forgot to pull it up, so give me one sec. Guilty Gear Strive tier list. Having a dual monitor again is a blessing, dude. It really is a blessing to have it back again. Hold on, I'm trying to find you. There we go. Is Elfeld here? I don't think she's here. Nope. Give me one sec. Mm-mm-mm. How you guys doing though? How's the weekend treating ya? I'm excited for tomorrow, I'll be honest. I am I am very excited. I am very excited to play D&D. I haven't played D&D in a while because things just haven't lined up. So, you know, I hope that we get that everything goes well and that I don't die that day because my character has been really gearing to die apparently for some reason. So we gotta figure out something out with that one. All right. Mm-mm. Ah, fuck me. There you go. Okay, and I just have to put it where I need to put it. Okay, there we go. There we go, beach. There we go. Kind of. Here we have our tested on the tier list that we'll be going through. So yeah. Now, big disclaimer about Guilty Gear and indeed fighting games in general, right? The thing about fighting games is that they are notorious for having skinship. Let's say the least. They are notorious to show a little bit of skin, to be a bit hoish, if you will. They are notorious for never getting cold, no matter the weather, right? They show a lot of skin, and that's fine because unlike gacha games and other types of games that show off way too much skin of characters, usually when they show skin, it's not because they are trying to make them sexual, although it is a big part of it, let's be honest. Chun-Li wasn't wearing just a leotard underneath that dress for just the reason of her being strong. Of course not. She was obviously sexualized, and most characters are when it comes to fighting games. So I do want to clarify that I will not hold the same standards to Genshin and indeed Hoken Star Rail because it serves the purpose of showing strength. Some type of strength. Either strength in the legs, strength in the arms, show them strong in general, or heck, even showcase the fact that they're confident, right? Because fan service is done right when it's intentional and when it serves the character, a purpose. It is not done right when it shows nothing for the character and it does nothing aside from the fact that, hey, sexy woman, sexy man, go for it. It is more forgivable on men just because men are not usually depicted like that. So you can kind of pass it a bit more. So yeah. However, despite everything I'm saying, Guilty Gear was really built for the gays and the girls. Because every single motherfucker you see right here is a fruit. There's some kind of fruity flavor. It's like I'm walking, when I play this game, it's like I'm walking through the Walmart produce aisle, picking out which fruit I would want for dinner. It's just, they're all gay. And no, I will not take but Kai Kisk has a wife, and it's just like, man, Saul raised Kai's son. They talk about it together as if though they were both his parents. I don't know where that woman is in Sen's life. I don't know where she is right now. But right now, she's not in this game. So I'm gonna take it as they're just gay. They're just gay. And you know what? Ally. They deserve to be gay. There's only one character that we can coin as the token straight, and that would be Axel. I think that's his name, if I remember right, Axel. Because he's never shown any other kind of interest towards a potential mate except for his girlfriend, which we love a committed king. But otherwise, everyone here is a fruit. So we're gonna keep that in mind. And as you guys know, it is no secret that I'm a very, very gay man. So I might have some biases, but we'll talk about it as we go along, alright? Let's remove this wonderful, wonderful tier list to talk about our first subject of the day, and probably one of my favorite characters, just because the fruity flavor is strong on him. Mr. Anji Mito, or resident bisexual in the house. The bi in the bi flag. The bi on by himself, even though I don't know why. But, Guilty Gear might be for the girls and the gays, but it's definitely not for the cosplayers, because I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the person who has decided to cosplay Anji. Because this is not easy to figure out how to make it IRL. Because you cannot really see it right here, but his sleeves are connected to the back. And making Hakama pants that big is hard. So, for Guilty Gear in particular, proportions are exaggerated to, emphasize silhouette. That's something that's really important in most games, and indeed fighting games. So, he has really big hands, he has a really small head, and, an abdomen to die for, sweetie. Like, you probably want some of the Japanese chocolate, huh? Anyway, so yeah, they might look a little weird, but I feel like it serves a purpose. In Anji, in particular, it's supposed to showcase that he is a dancer. Anji is a traditional Japanese dancer, I'm pretty sure. Disclaimer, I don't know much about the story of Guilty Gear Pass, just Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, hello, Cleo Solaris, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 25 bits. How's it going, sweetie? How's your day been? We're talking about Guilty Gear fashion. We're indeed talking about my bias, because I really love this man. And even though I think it really showcased a lot of, he has a lot of strengths, which is the fact that, I'm pretty sure that when he spins around and stuff like that, his sleeves are supposed to represent the sun or the moon. I'm not really sure. I think it's supposed to be the sun. But I feel like his costuming is a little bit too wild for him to be a dancer. He's supposed to be, dance freely and whatnot. Like, we do love we do love a broad abdomen. I am agreeing. We do love a man that has a whole ass bakery for a chest. We love a man who is confident enough to have his titties out and let everybody just witness his grandeur. I would say it's a little bit misplaced, though. Don't get me wrong. I love his tits. I love his whole chocolate. I think if he is to show any skin, he should be showing skin in his legs. Because if you know any dancers, you know that normally their places of strength are their stomachs and the legs. It's not that I don't think he doesn't have a dancer's body. He does. Kind of. Caveat: dancers are not this ripped. They really are not. But he does have a dancer's body, but it's just they are emphasizing his chest, which, unless the types of dances that he does place a big emphasis on, core strength and hand coordination, he should be showing his legs. In the case that I'm wrong, and he, in fact, is doing something more than coordinated. I still think showing his chest is not as better of a move than showing his arms then. Because if you know anything about Japanese dancers, that they're very graceful. They have movement that is almost like flowing waves. In fact, like a butterfly. And he very much has butterflies motifs in him. And fluid motifs, like, you know, water. As we can see with his, hold on, Kowalski, zoom in. We can see literally in his pants, right? He has very fluid movements. But normally to show fluidness, you need your hands. Because your feet are not really that flexible. Which again throws me on to the fact that he's covering his arms. His sleeves are not really doing anything for him, because sleeves that are connected to the back are not going to let him have a really big movement. But the positives that he does have, which is a lot, again, going back to keys for the gays and the girls, he does have a lot of feminine traits. In all his masculinity, he's very much androgynous. What do I mean by this? Normally, fans are not a weapon for men. They are... If you guys know that girl from... is it Street Fighter? No, it's not Street Fighter. I think her name is Mai? You guys know the Solaris, if you know that game, the one that has like a girl with a red dress that uses fans. Do you happen to know? Because I don't remember her name. But you know, she uses fans, right? Or in fact, Kitana, it will be... No, it's... Yeah, Mortal Kombat... Kitana is one of them. Kitana is one of them. But there's another one. Her name is Mai. I don't remember the name. It's the same video game where Athena comes from. It's gonna bother me. The King of Fighter, I think. I think it's the King of Fighter. They have another character layer that uses fans, which is interesting. Because again, fans are normally a sense of femininity, which showcases a man who is in touch with his femininity. He's in touch with what it means to be graceful, and he's fine with it. So, I think overall, Anji's design is good. I think he has a lot going for him that is really positive. He has a really strong silhouette. I feel really sorry for cosplayers. And I love all of what his outfits represents. The moon, the water, a butterfly, you know? Things that are feminine and things that are fluid, but I think his outfit just kind of misses the mark a little bit, just because I don't think it's showcasing the right parts of his movement. However, again, if you guys would allow me, and I think you guys will agree with me, there you go. Sorry, I have been resisting it. You cannot expect me to not look at this man and not do that. But yeah, these are huge. Indeed, he has huge fans. And you know what? The fans are it is huge, but the fans are also big. Overall, though, I think Anji just falls right in the middle of just B. A serviceable design. It is serviceable. It's fine. I think that he has a good amount of good traits going for him, but it is rather obscure, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Are you guys ready to fight with me? Because I'll be honest, I'll fight. I'll fight for my answers. In fact, this is the whole point of this stream. We should be fighting. I encourage you, if you guys think that my answers are wrong, fight me. Let's go. Dennis parking lot. It is indeed a fighting game. Let's go. I'm glad you guys get the spirit of the stream. I actually wanted to play it on stream. I wanted to play it on stream, like, if anybody disagree with me, like, fight each other, but I don't have enough space in my computer. It is I have very small space on my computer to be able to do this, so we're just gonna set for a verbal fight. In fact, you guys can hurt my feelings. I allow you to hurt my feelings if you want. But yeah, Solaris, Kai, any commentary before we move on? Any comments that you guys want to make for Mr. Anji Mito? Do you guys feel like what I said was wrong, or was it good? And also, Kai, how you doing, honey? I haven't seen you in a while. Have you gotten your do you got the pre-registration for Our Life Now and Forever? They have you sent in your stuff? I already did. While you guys answer that, I'm gonna get the conflict. I feel conflicted about this, man. While you guys reply to my things, I'm gonna let you guys know I feel really conflicted about this one. It's just there's a lot going on. They send emails to me, but they haven't done them yet. You should do it, because I'm pretty sure it's ending soon. So you might as well go get it. Go get it, girl. Go, girl. Now, I feel conflicted about this one. Never mind the fact that I just noticed that he's wearing tennis shoes, because tennis shoes? Really? With all that garb, fucking tennis shoes? I don't know who your stylist is, but I think you need to fire them quickly. In fact, I don't think that this is good for you, Mary. I really don't think that this is going to be good for you. In fact, I think that you should probably wearing literally anything else. But the reason why I feel conflicted about Asuka, beyond anything else, is just the mixing of a Western priest with a Japanese priest. I feel like it's a really cool idea. It's really cool, right? It's a good execution, but I don't think it gels very well. I'm having a similar problem with Anji in that I feel like it's too bulky. And I think he would cook. He would cook inside of this outfit. It doesn't feel like it has a solid idea of what it wants to be. Like, I'm not really sure if Asuka's some kind of preacher, right? He might be. If you guys can, like, correct me, he might be a preacher. But it's just, it doesn't quite work out for me. Like, I like the fact that they tried to mix, or general idea of a priest with a Japanese one. I don't know if he would be called a Miko, right? I think that they have another name for them, but it's the closest thing that I can think of. And it just feels disjointed. It doesn't feel well executed. It feels like they tried to do a modernization when combining these things, but they kind of just didn't land. Because, well, he's wearing a hoodie, number one. Like, he's wearing a hoodie, if you guys notice, over his Japanese style clothing. I think a yukata, I think it would be closest. And then the cape over, which has the cosmos. It just kind of falls apart at the details, you know? Like, when you look at it from afar, it's just like, oh, that's kind of cool. A little bit too big. You might need consider a different stylist because, you know, they get you dirty with these shoes. But then you look at the details and it's just like, okay, he's wearing a normal priest outfit underneath his yukata and his hakama pants. And then he's wearing a giant-ass coat that is not even connected to his body. It's just, what is going on here? He's a priest, but I don't know if you guys have seen Pope robes. I don't know if you guys could... Okay, listen. I don't know if you guys have seen Pope robes, right? Have you guys seen Pope robes? Have you guys seen, like, the fashion of the Pope? Because the Pope has some good fashion. Like, funnily enough, the Pope dresses like he's going to the Met Gala. He did definitely not pull from that book. Like, it feels incomplete, badly executed. I'm not a fan. This guy has a flower and is disguised as a religious figure, but blowing his cover easily because he's living more. I mean, listen. He's giving hints, okay? He's giving hints. He needs people to let to know that he's on a mission to reach somebody, okay? I agree though. I agree. It's just like now that you mentioned that, Kai, about the fact that those shoes look like they could belong in a basketball card, it's because they do. It's like the whole thing about Guilty Gear Strive, right? And you guys will notice this as we go along, is that they try to modernize the designs a bit more. They're trying to make it fit in with like today's aesthetics. And they just some of them are swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, because too much. It is simultaneously not enough and simultaneously too much. I will say though, I do really like, despite how much I shit on it, I do really like this hoodie idea because it feels kinda cool. It's just that it doesn't feel right, stylish right. He's simultaneously too much and too bland. Too much and not enough. You know what he's trying to heal? He's trying to heal his ankles. Maybe maybe I'm being a hater. Maybe he's wearing orthopedic shoes, you know? Maybe that's what he's trying to show. That's what he's trying to heal, Kai. He's trying to heal his feet. He's wearing orthopedic shoes. He had bad posture for too long. You know? I'm being a hater. I'm being a hater with this. Oh lordy. Oh man. Oh, how hard he dunks on people. I'm good if he is as a character. I haven't played against him actually. I played against a lot of like brawler type characters with Bridget, which is not a good idea. But I don't know how good he is. Maybe he is. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's a metaphor on how much he can like dunk on people on their abilities. By the way, something I just noticed, and I feel like it's really cool. I didn't notice this until now. Look how good the lighting kinda complements with my little stage over here that was totally not ripped off by Drupal Race. What do you guys think? Don't you think the lighting kinda fits? Like, it's green. It's kind of like they were ready for the ball. They were ready to be presented in this stage. I love when things come up perfectly that way. But yeah, Asuka. My darling dear, you're not the worst, but you're not the best. It's just, you're Slightly below Angie, just because you're more confusing to me than Angie. They're just more confusing. I'm not into it. Sorry. Next. But yeah, how do you feel, Kai? How do you guys feel? Solaris, if you're still here. How do you guys feel about what's the name? This man's place. Do you guys agree with me or do you guys disagree? You have a pass? Are you passing? Is this a smash or pass situation that we're having right now? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. It's not for me either. I pass. Hard pass. Okay. Give me one sec. I need to open something real quick in another tab. But hey, I'm having fun. I didn't know that I was gonna have this much fun on this stream. Okay, I don't think a samurai theme is a good idea per se, right? I don't think that is quite it is quite the idea that we're going for, because again, he's supposed to be a priest, right? He's supposed to be a priest, but it just doesn't come quite together, just because the aesthetics are not meshing very well. So I wouldn't say samurai. I think I would lean more into the... I know he's supposed to be a Japanese man, but you're throwing out the book? Hey, no, we cannot throw out the book. Listen, how is he gonna let people know that he's a villain if he doesn't have a book? You know, he needs to let people know that he's smart. How is it gonna be possible, huh? We preach my marriage. Fair enough. I mean, listen. If you don't know the scripture by hand, are you truly a follower? Can you truly be a priest if you don't know all of the scriptures by hand? Oh, lordy. All right, let's move on. Let's move on before I get too religious up on this bitch. All right. We're gonna talk about our Talking Straight guide, right? I think that character-wise, there is not a lot to say, because it's just a man wearing a perfectly good outfit. He's a bit of a slut because he's showing he's showing his he's showing like the lower part of his abdomen, and only that part. But honestly, call me a bit too gay for saying this, but doesn't he? The flannel is... I cannot really call it flannel. Can you call it flannel? No, because it doesn't have any green. I guess it's supposed to be more like a ging... No, it's not gingham either. I'm gonna call it flannel. Just because of the flannel, the beanie, the slightly oversized pants is kind of giving... It's even lesbian. Which is ironic considering he's or token straight man. However, he seems ready to always be in the action, right? He seems ready to always be in the action because, well, he has giant ass zippers on, you know, on his pants. I think these are supposed to be it's supposed to be a tearaway. You're supposed to tear away. You're supposed to take it off and be like, I'm gonna go shower or something, or you know, in the moment that he sees somebody, he's like, go on, bye. I'm not really convinced. And you're right. I did tell you point that out. He does have 3 zippers for some reason. What does he need to unzip? Perhaps his emotional trauma for his girlfriend, he's not past yet. Like, come on, man. It's been like 10 years. You need to move on. There is no time limit to grief, but at the same time, it's making you have horrendous fashion choices. I am not a fan of these. Like, time to unzip your baggage and time to actually figure out what your style is, man. Because I'm seeing three different things on this outfit. It's giving pirate, but it's also giving lumberjack, and it's also giving weirdly Fisher. I'm getting Fisher vibes. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know much about Axel, but it's just like he just feels like he threw everything that was cool to him and just put it on and be like, you know what, this is an outfit, right? I'm it's very much the thing of he got too many statement pieces on, because that flannel varsity jacket is a statement piece. It is a statement piece. If you guys are curious, a statement piece is just like, you know, the piece that gets the more attention from the whole outfit. That's what you would call a statement piece. And he has 4. Actually, no, he has 3. He has 3. No, yeah, 4. So he has the flannel varsity jacket. He has the tank, the compression tank. Could you even call that a tank top? Tank top dirtinal thingy with definitely too many zippers and a belt for some reason. I think he's trying to keep his emotional turmoil together. And compression tank top crop top. Thank you. Wait, that is such a good way to put it. If at that point, if you need that many adjectives, I think we need to talk about it. Oh lord, I don't really know what to call it, man. And then you got the pants, which, you know, already, if you see them for a fan, the pants are kind of understated. But then you see the giant zippers, and then you don't really know what's going on. Like, again, he's ready to tear them off. He's ready to have some action, apparently. I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh shit, ad break. 1 sec. I'm not even sure, Kai, actually. I'm not even sure. Hold on, Kowalski, zoom in. Could it be? Welcome back from the ad break, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know why the ads are happening so much. I don't know why the ads are happening so much. It kind of just feels like it is random. So I do apologize if they're a little bit too frequent. But anyway, going back to what you were saying, I am not really sure either. Because you know what? They're the same color as his tank top, crop top, turtleneck thingy, compression. Too many adjectives. They're the same colors, which leads me to believe that it might be like a like a 2-piece set of some sorts. Perhaps I'm not too far away with the Fisher impression, and maybe he, you know, the reason why he has zippers on his pants is that he can like zip them off, tear them away, and go swimming, something. Not really sure what's going on. And, you know, again, no clear piece where they're going. There's not really, it's not giving anything but just semi-hot dude in relatively decent street clothes. Like, it's a type of outfit that when you look at it from afar, you'll be like, oh, he's wearing he kind of looks cool. He's wearing semi-decent clothing, and then you zoom in, and it's just like him. There is too many things going on. Just like his past, and just like his trauma, there's a lot to unpack in this outfit. However, I would say I'm a very big fan of these boots. I like these boots. These are the kind of like I wouldn't call them combat boots. I will call them. They kind of remind me of Uggs, even though they don't look like Uggs. I don't really know what to call them, but I like these bootsy. I like these booties. These booties are cute. The straps and the pants here, bro. This is the kind of way to clearly put together in one piece at one at a time and didn't know when to stop. Exactly. Oh my god, you just put it in my brain. Yeah, the way that you just scavenged my brain and took all that I wanted to say and put it in a single sentence, that was perfect. That was equivalently worded, Kai. You know what? Maybe. Okay, I'm tearing too much about his. I'm going too far with the that girlfriend jokes, right? But you know, maybe it was the fact that his girlfriend is not around anymore to dress him up, right? Perhaps it's just the fact that, well, his girlfriend has started to cook. She was cooking in this man, but she kind of left it a little raw, you know. She left it a little raw, so he had to be left to actually like finish the preparation, and he kind of burned it a little bit. But it's fine. We love him anyway. He's kind of hot still. I wish he had a bit of a different haircut. If I had to comment of anything him as a person, zero to do in this outfit, I wish he had a different haircut. Because he looks too much like Sato. It's almost like he's Sato's sibling. But otherwise, I was smash. I know that I just tore him up and down this outfit. I know I just tore him up. However, I would say the overall feel of the outfit, I'm not mad at. I like this. It's just we need to swap up some things. We need to fine tune. Take one thing before you leave the house. What does this say? Hold on. Kowalski, zoom in. What's this say? Thanks, luck. Who are you thanking? Who are you thanking for? Are you thanking God? Are you thanking God for that outfit? Because that outfit is not making you feel good, Gani. English. We love that. I mean, I think he is an Englishman. Perhaps they have an interesting dynamic. Like he was a disaster that was being kept in check until she was gone, and now look at what. Okay, you know what? You're being a bit more ruthless than I am. I thought I was being mean, but you bitch, you're going a mile away. Wow. Wow. I wonder what does this other one say? Is that the same thing? Just thanks luck? Huh. I mean, okay. Let's give him a ranking. I think we spent enough time talking about him. You only miss the shots that you don't take. You know what? Maybe you should stop taking shots a long time ago. You know? Perhaps you should have stopped shooting at this poor man who's already dead. He's been dead already. You need... I think, as far as outfits goes, he's just the same as Asuka. It's kind of meh. It tries to look cool, but without any purpose. So it's just like tacking on details without doing anything. So moving on. All right. Before we keep going, before we keep addressing this, I'm gonna talk to you, Chad, and to you people out there watching this pod, if there is anybody who is gonna watch it later on YouTube, which you should go subscribe to. I want you guys to be civilized. Alright? I want you guys to keep it in your pants. Please and thank you. I know, it's hard. Because this is a woman of great caliber that we're gonna be talking about here. But I'm gonna need you guys to take a shower, to calm down, take it down to a 2 with the woman that we're gonna be talking about today. Because I know that the moment that this woman comes out, somebody is gonna be barking at the top of their lungs. Thank you, Kai. Thank you for having strong restraint because we are gonna need it, bitch. We're gonna need it for what's coming. Alright? Now, keep it in your pants, Mary. Keep it in your pants. I do not want to see a single bark on chat. Okay? Y'all are going to keep it small. Alright? We're going to breathe. In fact, breathe with me, chat. In and out. In and out. Now, you guys know, I'm pretty much on brand of hating unnecessary nudity on women. I think, like, if there is no point to the nudity, it should not exist. In this case, it's doing 2 things, right? It is absolutely on purpose, which is the exactly, Kai. It's the reason why I have to tell people to behave, please and thank you. But it is not only for the appeal of, you know, the people who want to take her out in the back alley, the people who want to blow up her back alley, right? It is doing 2 things. Number 1, it showcases a great deal of confidence. This is a woman who does not care the way you perceive her. Why? Because she doesn't have any time for you, sweetie. She doesn't have any time for whatever you're imagining you're gonna do to her. She does not have time for you. In fact, if you try to do that, he's gonna cut you. Baba to your penis, baby. Because, no. This is a woman who you are not gonna fuck with. She does not care. And she's gonna rip it if you guys are not careful. But why I actually like it, and I did kind of pull a bit of a clickbait situation on my tweet, is because it's applying a very, very common male aesthetic, a male stereotype into a woman, which is the Ronin. The Ronin is usually, you know, the running samurai who has a dark past, who probably killed somebody, has had to do a lot with a lot of death. And, you know, they're usually disgruntled. They have a couple pair of ripped clothes. Think about Yasuo from League of Legends. They're tits out, ties out, barely even shower. And I like that. Because that is rare to see in women. This is rare. Normally, this would be seen as obscene. It would be seen as you are objectifying her. But the fact that she's ready to cut a bitch the moment that you will happen to come into this interaction with her, and just the fact that it's so blatant, it's so out there, that it doesn't feel sexual. It just feels like a woman who doesn't care. Oh, Pinkware, how you doing? How you doing, honey? Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's not even the New Year. What am I saying? Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Too mean. But yeah. So. Just to round it up. Because there is not really a lot to say about her outfit. Because it's just classic Ronin. There is not really a lot to talk about. Aside from the fact, she does have the classic bandage underwear, the type of underwear that it was very common back in, the day. I don't remember the exact period with the exact period with the of history, but it was very common at some point to be wearing bandages over any kind of, underwear. Is not over, right? Not over. You know what I mean, right? It is historically accurate at some point. Again, it's a male aesthetic. It's a male outfit put into a female and put it in a way that seems respectful regardless of the fact that she's very clearly out there. I sort of got YouTube. You fucking demonetize me for this? I'm not monetized. But if you demonetize me for this, I'm gonna be upset. Me consumió LOL. Ay, Jesús, ¿qué voy a hacer contigo, mi amor? ¿Qué voy a hacer contigo? No te puedo decir nada porque la verdad es que yo también estuve con el LOL. Estuve dentro del LOL por mucho tiempo. Y ahorita me estoy recuperando. Estoy sanando. They just start draining my account. They're gonna pick. They're draining my account like a boat. They're poking holes on it. They're just poking holes and letting me sink. But yeah, it's classic. It works. I feel like there's a lot of merits to her just being a woman, a Ronin that is a woman, and that has not bothered to try to give her a different aesthetic other than she's just a Ronin, and that's it. So now, chat, Pinkwear, mi amor. Now that we have gotten past the point of talking about what needs to be talked about, which is her outfit, and I really do like her eye patch. It's a really good, a really good touch for instead of like bandages. I like the fact that she's wearing a goggle. It's kind of more novel, right? Anyway, now that we have talked about what we need to talk about, you guys have exactly 1 minute to let it out. You can let it out. You can put as many barks in the chat as you want. You may bark to the moonlight about how much you love this woman, alright? But I'm giving you 1 minute, and then it's over, okay? Over. Pinkwear, tienes un minuto para aullarle como perro a tu main, okay? Tienes un minuto. Un solo minuto. Go. Hazlo ahora. Do now. Do it now because I will not let you do it later. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. You made my night. You made my night. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Lo hiciste hermoso. Lo hiciste hermoso, mi amor. Lo hiciste hermoso. That's okay. That's okay, Kai. It's okay if she's not your type of woman. She wouldn't be mine either. She would be my type of man, not my type of woman though, because I'm gay. If you haven't noticed it, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if anything about me. I don't know if there is anything about me at all that would let you know that I'm gay. I don't know if there's anything that perhaps gave it away. Maybe perhaps it's the lipstick, the fact that I have long hair, my voice. But she's just not my type of woman, In case it wasn't very clear. Oh lord. Oh lordy. But yeah, we're gonna be giving Baiken her justified place at A. I cannot put her in S tier because I feel like it's, for all that is good, for all that it does things that are amazing, I feel like they could have done something more interesting. Because it does let me, or perhaps it's just because I don't like, I'm not particularly fond of the type of character that she is, which is, you know, a Ronin. Perhaps it's because I'm not particularly fond of her as a character. Because she does tell me exactly who she is. And that's the purpose of the character design. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe you can put some ruffles. Put like a belt. I don't know where you will feel a belt, but just wear a belt, sweetie. Wear a belt. Hice un copa llorar con ella. Oh Lord, is she broken? Ironically enough, on my time, en mi tiempo jugando Guilty Gear, y nomás jugué The Strive, ¿verdad? Nunca me la he encontrado. Así que dime, ¿está rota? Is she broken? Oh Lord. I'm having fun. You guys are making this really fun. Thank you so much for dropping by. Ay, me están haciendo sentir muy feliz. Los quiero mucho, chicos. Oh. You guys are making me feel so happy. I normally don't really have a big audience for these types of things, right? Because normally nobody fucking cares about the outfit of characters like these. But I do, because I'm a freak, so. Ay, Dios mío, no. No me digas eso porque, güey. Te voy a decir algo. ¿Sabes el modo historia? No, o el modo arcade, no sé cómo llamarlo. Este modo en el que juegas sobre un personaje y vas con como que la historia de ellos, ¿verdad? Cuando jugué contra el Kai, en la historia de Bridget, te juro que me quería arrancar el pelo. El poco pelo que tengo en mi frente, me lo quería quitar. Me quería rapar del horror. Es pinche spam. Spameo. ¡Ugh! Lo odio. I hate spammy characters so much. I hate spammy characters. To repeat that story in English, I was playing against Kai Kisk on Bridget's story quest, right? The way that AI was programmed to fucking spam the same electric move all the fucking time, I was about to have a heart attack. Call 991 the moment I was about to end my life. Because this man is just... Oh! I hate fighting against Kai. I hate fighting against him so much. He's so annoying, and I think that perhaps she should get on with Soul Bad Guy and kiss him. That's all I have to say about him. Oh, speaking of the queen, speaking of my love, ay, gracias Pinkware. Eso me hace sentir mejor. Ay, me alegra que te gusten estos streams. Me gustaría hacerlos más seguidos, pero tampoco juego tantos videojuegos. Ay, Jesús. Okay. We're gonna talk about the queen. Miss Bridget. Now, because I know there's people out there that are like this. I do not want to hear he's a man. I don't want to hear that she's not a trans woman. All I want to hear is we're going to accept her as for what she is. She's a girl. Alright? I will not accept any kind of comment alluding to the fact that she once identified as a boy. Okay? It has been confirmed time and time again that she's indeed a girl. So let it go, all right? Let it go. Okay, so yes, this update is essentially on legendary status because they barely changed it. They barely changed it much, and it's being cosplayed to death. Oh, do you mean Vikings? Vikings outfit? Because like Bridget's changed massively. It changed a lot. Like Bridget used to be dressed like a nun. Ay, yo la solía jugar. Ay, ¿sabes qué? Yo la solía jugar cuando estaba en el arcade, cuando era un chamaco. Cuando estaba todo meco, ni siquiera sabía cómo jugar ni siquiera sabía cómo jugar videojuegos. Me iba al arcade y yo la jugaba contra mi hermano. Y la cosa es que Bridget en ese tiempo era un personaje de spam. Entonces, como yo no sabía jugar, me agarraba a Bridget y nomás le daba los yoyos desde atrás. Los daba desde el otro lado del mapa. Yeah, I mean, Bridget. The thing with Bridget is that she was too iconic for them to change the shape of her silhouette, right? They couldn't really change it much without people throwing a fit. But they really got away with it, modernizing it a lot. Because the story of Bridget is that she was once forced to dress as a girl, very femininely, to be able to survive. I don't know why that meant dressing as a nun, but you know, apparently she had to do that. And so, it was more a uniform. It was more something that she had to wear rather than something that she would choose to wear. Which is why I like this redesign quite a lot. I'm actually really fond of this redesign. Because Bridget has long been gone from her birthplace for her to be in danger anymore. So, it does a great deal of storytelling, the fact that she chose to go even more feminine on her outfit. Because she's wearing this very cute seifuku under her I wouldn't call it. I would call it a varsity jacket, I guess. She's wearing this really cute seifuku under under her varsity jacket, and she went even more feminine with it because this is very much schoolgirl 101. Like, she's wearing a schoolgirl outfit underneath, which is, if you're a feminine man and you want anyone to confuse you with a girl, wear a school outfit. So she decidedly went more feminine. She also decided to tie up her little sweater vest around the chest area to emphasize her chest. You know, again, are you guys trying to get what I'm getting at? She is vehemently trying to dress femininely, which also, it's a fun thing, which expresses her struggle inside of Strive. Because the varsity jacket, in particular, it's something that's been seen. It's been seen as something incredibly masculine. It is worn by fraternity boys, the boys from the frat boys, on high school and stuff like that. Sportswear. It is a thing that is inherently masculine, just because, well, of who wears it, right? It is the recognition of the brain. We recognize this thing as masculine. So, she's very insecure. She's very insecure of what she's doing with her identity. And so, something very clever is that she covered up her feminine choice of clothing under the varsity jacket, which is expressly more masculine. Again, trying to be in the outside world, present as still a man. But underneath that perception of, yeah, this was a part of me, and it still is a part of me. I was once a man. There's a girl in full blossom underneath. And I just love that for her. I love that. It is deceptively simple, sorry. But it strikes that balance of, yes, this is streetwear, but it's not the type of streetwear that you would find anywhere, right? And it feels coordinated. It doesn't feel too busy. It feels just right. Because it is hard for take somebody as iconic as Bridget and turn it into something more casual, right? But I think that they managed it. If I get mistaken for can get mistaken for like hair, a girl if I let my hair down. It's a bit so hard I tried. To be fair though, it is kind of ironic. How easy are people is to fool people into thinking that you're a man or a woman. It is very easy. You just have to have moderately long hair and walk like a girl, and people will be convinced that you're a girl. It's not that hard. But hey, so long as it doesn't bother you, Kai, you do you. It doesn't bother me that people confuse me as a woman. What bothers me is that they call me an old woman. Like, listen, you call me a woman, me puedes llamar una mujer. You can call me a woman, but by God, if you don't call me miss. If you don't call me miss, si no me llamas señorita, llámame mujer si quiere, pero es señorita, no señora. Señorita. Gracias. It is miss. Thank you very much. Honestly, playing around with gender is fun. Miss Masaoki, thank you. Madam Masaoki is my mother. I am Miss Masaoki, thank you very much. But yeah. One thing that I'm still... Okay. Pinkware, because you have the most experience with this game, I want to ask you... Oh shit, ad break. Oh well, I'm going to talk about the boots while we wait. I am conflicted about these boots. I like them. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know how... I am confused as for why she has to have an armor plate on her... On that specific part of her foot. Like, it's not even covering the toes. Like, welcome back, guys. Welcome back from the outbreak. I'm confused as to why she's wearing like an armor plate on her shoes. It's not even... Actually, no. You know what? I take it back. I know why she's wearing this thing. It just hit me. She kicks her yo-yo. She kicks her a lot, so it makes sense that she has armor plate on her boots. Never mind. I have been vindicated. I like the boots now. I hated them, but now that I look at them and think about it logically, oh yeah, she kicks them. She kicks them, so she needs some kind of protection. All right, you know what? Fuck my drag. Fuck my wig. I have been scalped. Okay, but Pinkware. But what I wanted to ask you is, do you guys know why she's wearing a cuff on her waist? Like, I know that was an iconic part of her, right? It's something that's been with her ever since her conception. But why does she have a massive cuff? ¿Por qué tiene una esposa? ¿Por qué tiene una esposa en las caderas? Sé que era parte de su diseño desde que fue concebida, pero no tengo idea de por qué lo tiene. I mean, it's an interesting fashion choice, right? It's interesting. If I was a runaway from the law, and I had to wear something to indicate that I too would wear a cuff. I just know where the fuck she found she found such a big cuff. Casi no me sé el lore desde juego Alexa. Pues sabe. You know what? Who knows? Who knows? Does she need a reason to be wearing a big ass cuff on her waist? No. Should she? Of course. You know what? Power to her. In fact, I'm gonna go out and buy a cuff right now. My only guess is that this is supposed to be a kind of like, what's the name? It's supposed to be some kind of rebellion. Like, it's supposed to be like rebellious, you know, you're tying me down, but I broke it and I wear it as an accessory because I am that girl and you are not that girl. But I have no idea. I really don't. I, however, will say, final point in the varsity jacket. I really do like the fact that they kept the nun aesthetic with the hood. It's quite fun. But I'm taking theories. Do you guys know why she's wearing like what is the theory? What is you guys' theory about the cuff? ¿Cuál es su teoría? ¿Cuál es su teoría sobre la esposa en sus caderas? I'm taking suggestions right now as for why you think she's wearing that, because I have no idea why she's wearing it. I don't think they even explain it. But yeah, to nobody's fucking surprise, Bridget is an A tier. I feel like her design is brilliant. It's just brilliant. It conveys anything that it needs to convey. It goes the mile to make it interesting without making it too much. And I love that for her. We love that. By the way, it's been around an hour, so you guys stretch up if you have to. Stretch. Drink, have some pills if you take pills. Si toman medicina, tómense su medicina, chicos. No quiero al ratito que me anden como el loquito del centro a las 2 de la mañana. So, tomen sus medicinas. Take your pills, guys. Take your pills. I don't need anyone else walking around at 2 in the morning wondering why they're still awake. Alright. I got some water in me. Let's keep going. I wanna ask, Pinkbear. Tengo una pregunta para ti, Pinkbear. ¿Jugabas el juego en el arcade o lo jugabas en casa? Porque pues no, yo lo jugaba en el arcade, pero no sé si tú lo jugabas en tu casa. Si eres parte de esa gente rica con esa gente adinerada que tenía privilegios para tener un sistema de juego en su casa. Pero yo no era de esa gente. Yo era de la gente pobre. So let me know. Déjame saberlo. Alright. We're gonna move on to the next person, which is Chip. Now, unfortunately with Chip, I'm bored. I am severely bored. Because I just don't feel anything from this. It's a cool outfit, don't get me wrong. It's very cool. I like it. It's just, after looking at everything we've seen so far, it just feels like it's a big nothing burger. Like, vaguely Asian, just because he's wearing baggy pants. And he has, like, you know, that iconic rope braid that a lot of Asian old Asian outfits used to have for traditions and stuff like that. But if you were to tell me that this is a ninja, I would struggle to figure that out. It feels too modern to me. It feels like they tried a little too hard to make him streetwear, which is, it's the point of Strive. It's going for more of a streetwear aesthetic. But it went too hard with it. It feels like a mall ninja. Like, remove the rope. Remove the rope. And don't you think that this is something that you could buy in like Shein for like $25 or something? Like, it feels too modern. I'm not feeling the vibe. And I'm having the same problem that I had with Angie. Ninjas are about agility. They are all about bienvenido de vuelta, Pinkware. Ninjas are all about agility, stealth, and movement. So tell me, why are you showing me his arms? Like, I don't mind the gun show. In fact, I enjoyed the gun show. Please, give me more. I love this. As a gay man, I will give him the gluck gluck. But as a designer, and indeed somebody who likes character design, it feels nothing. It just doesn't feel like it's showcasing the right part of him. Because, ninjas are deadly. Ninjas are quick, fast, and deadly. Oh! Oh! Okay, you know what? That contextualizes it a little better. You know what? You kind of made me see it differently. So, to translate what Pinkware said, in this world, Japan was destroyed. So, he's a bit of a weeb. So, if Chip is meant to be this character who's imitating Japanese aesthetics and the Japanese ninja, because he doesn't quite know how ninjas are supposed to actually be. And in fact, ninjas did not exist. They're a movie concept. They are a movie concept. They're not real. At least they're not real in the same way that we think of them. If that is the case, if he's just imitating Japanese media or westernized Japanese media, then I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Then it makes sense that he looks like a mall ninja. It makes sense like he just took everything that looked vaguely like a ninja and then just put it on. Then it makes sense. Otherwise, I'm not impressed. It's a cool outfit. Don't get me wrong. If I saw this IRL, I think like, oh my god, this is so cool. It's just because he's meant to be a ninja that I'm very disappointed. It's too modern. Also, can we talk about the fact that this outfit must be like cutting straight into his skin? Like, it must be molded to his body. This must be fucking latex to be able to showcase that much of his fucking of his bakery. Like, can we talk about it? Like, I'm already demonetized. I'm already demonetized because of Baiken. I don't fucking care at this point. Chip possesses a great love for Japan and even claims to have been born there, but his images of the country is largely idealized and has little to do with Chip's non-Japanese origin. Is given away, well, with reality. Chip's non-Japanese origin is given away by his speech. Some of his lines during combat consist only of Japanese words known to foreigners. Okay. You know what? If that is the character that's meant to be, then it is exactly that. I will say, I am probably the Guilty Gear girlies are probably gonna skin me alive because I don't know all of the lore. I never cared for the lore of Guilty Gear. I only care for looking at men above men. So, I only recently learned a bit about his lore. So it makes sense. Having that out of the way. If that is the character that he's meant to be, that this is perfectly executed. It really is just that kid in your school who watched too much anime and he used to run like a Naruto. Which, by the way, that's me. Okay, pero Pinkwer, no necesitas tener los brazos expuestos para eso. Al contrario, tener los brazos expuestos de esa manera te abre hacia ataques contra tu propia persona. Pero te lo digo, I'm telling you, if this is meant to be a man who's just imitating Japanese media, then by all means. Fashion-wise, he would be around, I will give it like an 8, right? But if it wasn't the case that he's just imitating Japanese media, he would be very low in the ranking. But because you recontextualize it and you actually help me, let me know what he's actually meant to be. Where's Chip? I think he goes in S tier then. He goes in S tier. It is perfectly representative. The clothes are cool and they actually serve a purpose. I like it. Yo creo que sí se los puso para verse mamalón. Okay, you know what? Makes sense. Es un fanboy. ¿Sabes qué? Está bien. Lo dejo ir. Se llevó una S. Felicidades, Pinkwer. Salvaste a este hombre de estar en la parte más baja del tier list. Lo salvaste. Oh, okay. Next is probably one of my favorite characters in this game. Just because of, yeah, she's Batman's sibling. We're talking about Delilah. Is it Delilah? Or Dahlia? Hold on. Oh no, it's Delilah. Now, I am not really sure what Delilah comes from. I'm not really clear of her background, right? What I know is that she's a child who was experimented on, just like her brother Batman. I think his name was Romeo. So I'm feeling conflicted. In the same sense as Romeo, Batman, Delilah was also a patient. Delilah was also put in a coma. So I feel like she should still be on a medical gown. Or something that resembles a medical gown. I know she was taken in by Baiken, as far as I knew. Like she is with Baiken. I feel like it kinda misses the mark. And if I had to guess, it's supposed to be, okay, it's Delilah. When she gets, found somebody to clothe and care for her. But I don't know. I feel like if she's not also in like a hospital gown, she doesn't really feel like what she's meant to do, which is, a child who was experimented on in a hospital and was put in a coma for a while. So I'm conflicted because as a character, as a fashion perspective, this outfit is bomb. It has a statement, it has a bold color, it knows what it wants to do. As a character, I'm not impressed. It feels very mid. It feels that when they tried to modernize her, they just didn't kept anything of what she's meant to be. Oh, no, yeah, I'm aware. Sé de eso, sé de eso. Sé que sus colores se supone que son al contrario de Batman. O sea, for those who don't know, Romeo, aka Batman, he's mostly defined by purple. He wears purple colors, and his robes were purple, and so was the hair on his head. Um, and Delilah is a contrast. Thank you for pointing out Pinkware. Um, However, I still don't think that her being a contrast to Batman saves her. Unless we think about it this way. She is living the lifestyle that Batman could not get to live. Está viviendo la vida que Batman jamás pudo tener. If that's the case, then I like it. Then I'm fine with the fact that she's not quite representing who she is, right? Because, there is something that's wrong with her just because, she has the bolts in her chest, which to me, they don't make sense because, the bolts were what were keeping Batman in the bed. So I am confused for why she still has them. She's not bolted to anything, but, it just kind of gives you the sense of unusualness. But I'm still conflicted. I like it. But it just doesn't tell me anything of who Delilah is. I can tell you that she got seen some shit, and she is probably traumatized in some point. But I just don't get anything else. And I guess that will make her serviceable. But to me, knowing her backstory, I'm not into it. Para mí este es meh, no está mal, pero como que le hace falta algo. ¿Sabes qué? Igual y sí, Igual y le hizo falta ponerle un poco más de esencia, ¿sabes? For those who don't know what Pinkware is saying, Pinkware says that it's meh, but it is not bad. It's just a little meh, but it could use something else, and I agree. It could just have used a little bit more Perhaps, follow my vision here. Let's say that she would have been wearing the same, a similar hospital gown as Batman, right? But give her, a yellow one, right? She has a yellow hospital gown. Or heck, no, even better. So she gets the yellow hospital gown, right? And then over, she gets a black coat. The coat that Viken gave her. And then she just, keeps it on with the ribbon, right? With that ribbon. It would then give you the sense that, yes, this is a girl who's still stuck on the past of what happened to her. And, she's been experimented on and she was indeed in a hospital. But it will also give you the idea that she's been taken care of now. She's been taken care of. She now has somebody taking care of her. And that now she finally has somebody to rely on. But it's still, she's completely not over. To me, if we put it in this way, this particular outfit of Delilah, it feels like Delilah after she has finally confronted her demons. I feel like she needed a transitional period. But who knows? That's getting too much into the story, and we're not really here to critique the story as much. We're here to critique character design and fashion. So fashion-wise, this is a bomb. But I cannot just judge it with just what looks good. Because fashion is an important part of character design. And character design and characters relate to fashion. So this is just it's a meh. It's fine. Where's well, I don't have an icon for Delilah here. I don't really have an icon for Delilah here, but we're just gonna use the Batman icon. But I'm curious. I'm curious. Pinkware and everybody else listening. What would you do with her? I give you an option. Les di un diseño. Les di una propuesta. What would you do with her? ¿Qué es lo que harían para cambiar el diseño? Sí, para poner, ¿qué ropa le pondrían para representar su background? To inspire her story better, to let you know who she is. What would you guys do? Let me know. I'll be reading and listening. Well, actually not listening because I'm not listening to you guys, but you know what I mean. Side note though, side note, as a final side note, I'm in love with these shoes. I love these shoes. Like, I love them. I love just platform shoes. And the little like the little what's the name? The little like flannel. I forget what this type of pattern is called. But you know, the little flannel socks, I'm a fan of. I like these. I like these a lot. Like, they feel something like I would wear IRL. Not gonna lie, I would wear this. I would wear the fuck out of these shoes. I love these shoes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys agree. I'm glad you agree with my point of view. So yeah, moving on. Oh, we're talking about my girl. We're talking about my girl. My main. And yes, she's my main, despite the fact that she literally came out like a week ago. We're talking about the subject of this thumbnail, and you know, the one that I'd be tagging as clickbait as one of the best designs. Elfeld Valentine. I love this woman so much. You guys have no idea. Like, I relate to this woman. As somebody who has been trying to find love and has not found it because they're a little too much, I relate to this bitch. I relate to her so much. I am in love with this girl. I really do love her. I see the person who I want to be. A little bit obsessed with romance too much, but who needs more? Who doesn't need romance in their life? I too want to be married to any man that I see. Any fictional man, mind you. But still, any man. I share her enthusiasm. Now. It hurts me to say this. It really does. But I feel like they went a little too far with the fact that they're... So, to explain, Elfeld is a wannabe bride. She wanted to be married, and she still wants to. But her whole concept in the previous video games was the fact that she was literally a bride. She was wearing she was wearing a gown, a bride gown. She was she got a bouquet of roses, and she got a bunch of roses and spikes because, well, she also had a bit of punk in her. She was very much Guns N' Roses. But now they dialed that back and went with a new idea, which is, what if she was a metal singer? Which her character for Elfeld is giving baby metal. It's very much giving baby metal. Sorry, I just spilled the whole water. I'm going. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it after I'm done talking with her. So I cannot help to feel a little bit disappointed in the fact that they kinda went away with the whole bridal idea on her outfit. I cannot help but be a little bit sad because her bridal gown was iconic. Her bride dress was iconic. I really love that bride dress. I thought that it was probably one of the best things in gaming, just because, you know, it's a bride with a gun. What more could you want? It looked awesome. It was iconic. So the fact that they went away for it for a shorter dress that is not really bridal unless you go back into like the 1960s, 70s. I think it's 60s. You know, when bride dresses were shorter. I just don't think that it fits. I don't think it seems bridal. I wish they would have kept the bridal aspect a bit more. I feel like they could have easily just done it with just, you know, perhaps give her a bit of a longer dress, right? Give her a bit of a longer dress. Made it a little poofy. Like, probably like, think about it, to the knee. A dress to the knee, right? And just really poofy with her leather jacket. I feel like would have given the same idea. Sí, es la loca de las pistolas. La adoro. Ella es mi Roma. She's my Roman Empire. Anyway. So I feel like it would have been given the same vibe as a metal singer. And I know that the point is that she kind of wants to get rid of that idea of just being a bride despite still wanting to be a bride and being crazy in love. I just think like they kind of, it doesn't feel like Elphelt anymore. Like character-wise, yes. Outfit-wise, no. It doesn't feel like her. What I would have done, particularly with her, is I will have either made the dress longer or make the sleeves on her leather jacket poofy, because she used to have like poofy sleeves that would like gather around the right below. Oh, I forgot, like leg and mutton sleeves, more like that, right? Like they were really poofy sleeves. And I wish if they could have kept that idea with the leather jacket and perhaps made her dress longer, I think it could have still been the same. Otherwise, though, if we let go of the bride, if we let the runaway bride be, I love this outfit. I really do. I think it's bright, feminine, and fun without losing that edge, because it's still edgy. She has all the spikes. She's still wearing a leather jacket. She's still wearing pumps with spikes on it, bitch. Like, this is punk, but it's what I would describe as bubblegum punk. God damn it with the ad breaks. Are they... I need to ask if the ads are happening too often, because I feel like they are. I genuinely feel like they are. I'm sorry. If you guys want to see the content without the ads, please go to YouTube. YouTube doesn't have any ads because I literally cannot help it. So, you know, pick your poison. Welcome back, guys. Bienvenidos de vuelta. Pinkware, las ads están pasando muy seguido, ¿verdad? Siento que están pasando demasiado seguido. Siento que cada que volteo estoy viendo que vamos a un corte comercial. I feel like the ad breaks are happening way too often. Let me know, please. Let me know if the ad breaks are happening way too much. ¿Tú crees que no? Yo siento que están haciendo muy seguido. O quizás se me está yendo el tiempo. Quizás se me está yendo el tiempo. Entonces, ¿tú crees que está bien? I'm just feeling conflicted because I don't like ads. I don't like ads playing too much. I feel like it kind of ruins the viewer experience. So, let me know if you guys think that the ads are too much. Ok. Si tú lo dices, si todos están de acuerdo, entonces continuamos así. Está bien, está bien. Muy bien. Continuemos. Let's go. So, as I was saying, this is still very much punk, but cute. Cute punk. It's cute with an edge, and I like it. For what it is, she is very much committing to her goal of being a lady who's just a metal singer, but she's not giving up any femininity for that. She's still bright pink, and I love it. I mourn the loss of the bunny ears, though. With Ramlethal, they somehow managed to keep the weird shape of Valentine's headpiece the same. I feel like they could have still done it with Elfeld. I feel like they could have still kept the bunny ears. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I feel like they could have kept it pretty well. But you know, perhaps it's too much wishful thinking. But as somebody who is just, you know, she's now a career woman who wants to sing baby metal songs and sing metal lullabies to children. I feel like this is the kind of girl that would do that. I feel like she is. So, aside from that, what do you guys think? You guys think like this is still Elfeld, la loca de las pistolas, like Pinkward likes to call her? Do you guys think this is still your bride to be, or does she feel too different? You know, she's supposedly in a new path, so I get why her outfit is so different. I feel like they could still make them callbacks though, and still kept the part of her that she wants to be a bride. But who knows? If you were to tell me that this is a metal singer who is very bright and bubbly, I would believe it. I really do. Also, love me the petticoats. I'm in love with these petticoats. Like, this is the petticoats are everything and more. I needed these petticoats in my life. For those who don't know, the petticoats are like the pink skirts that are underneath her overall white dress. They just kind of poof out they poof out a skirt and they make it so it's not so floppy. I love that. I like that a lot. Like that is just a fluffy, like it just fills out my it fills my heart with joy because it's just fluffy, flowy, and I love it. Oh, you know what it is? ¿Sabes qué es? ¿Sabes qué es? Estoy contigo. Nuevamente, insisto, la cambiaron demasiado. But you know what it is? It's because her later outfit, the second part of her outfit, which is, you know, when she's found herself again as a Valentine, as a weapon, she had a little black in her outfit. So, you know, I think this is supposed to be her outfit prior finding out that she's a Valentine, right? Before the black outfit. So, yeah. I feel like that's also why it feels really different. Pero sí. Overall, really good design. I love it. I love her fashion. I love this. I would wear this. In fact, I had a draft for one of my outfits that looks similar to these. I love this. I would wear this. I just wish she would look more like the original Elfeld. But that's all. I am not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I really like it. She's right up there with Baiken. It's just, I wish she would look more like herself. But I do agree. 10 out of 10 outfit. I love Elfeld so much. And I've been practicing voice acting, so I kind of want to do one of her lines eventually. Because she's just such a fun character. She's really so fun. It's like, put Sugar personified, and that's her. She's so cute. Alright. Last character of the evening, because I gotta clean up the mess that I made, and I'm not really feeling too... I'm feeling a little tired. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh. Outfit-wise, Dr. Faust has really not much going on. This is just these are just Dr. Scrubs, right? There is not really a lot going on for him because, well, he's supposed to be a doctor. Like, he's so far out the normal constraint of a human body, right? He's very lanky. He's dehydrated. El doctor que cobra barato. Es el doctor de limbs, güey. Es el doctor de limbs. This is healthcare personified. It's that one healthcare doctor who doesn't quite care about you. Man, I lost track of my train of thought. Okay, so the reason why he dressed so simple is because Dr. Faust already looks like such an iconic character just because he's so lanky, he's softly alive. Like, a touch of a pedal and this man will crumble. He's too skinny. He's unnaturally skinny. So he's already iconic as it is. So they have to communicate to him somehow that this man is a doctor, besides just the stethoscope. And, you know, the abnormally large scalpel. So, it is an alright outfit. It's nothing too interesting per se. But I think, as a design, it communicates what it needs to be. It's a doctor. It's perfectly fine. And you know what? I would perfectly love to see a coat. I think a coat would have been better than the little dick syringe that he has hanging out. I am confused as for why he has a syringe hanging out in the between of his legs. I know what they were doing. Is that implying how big it is? I'm not really sure. But I mean, he needs a way to inject his medicine, right? Esa jeringa, papi, esa jeringa. Yo no... Está ahí abajo y pues me pregunto si será un innuendo. Yeah. Mexico healthcare bill, I agree. Again, it's the IMS, you know. Your arm got blown out. Oh, it's not an emergency. One in the area. Te dio COVID. Ah, pues quédense en su casa, señor. Ay, Jesús. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say for Dr. Faust. He's fine. He's perfectly functional. I really like him as a character. I like his interactions with Elfeld. I think that he is quite cute, in fact. I would date it. I would date him. I will hit it. I will let him I will hang out in the back door with him. I think he's rather cute. I would listen, what do fingers what those fingers do? He has really long fingers. Those fingers can reach places, girl. Those fingers can reach nice places. They can. You know what they say about a man with long fingers. Mom's dead. Anyway, moving on before I get caught. I get caught simping for Dr. Faust. I don't know. Listen, I can fix him. But yeah, nothing much to say here. He's fine. He's a doctor. What else can you say about him? He's a really good character, but character design wise is just... See? It's what you're saying, exactly. That's what you're saying, Pigware. He's just fine. He's literally a doctor. It's very straightforward. Where the fuck is he? It's very straightforward. Actually, I'm gonna put him higher than that because, you know, it's not his job. The main thing about him is his passion is not communicating anything because he's just a doctor. It is perfectly fine. As a character, he's awesome. He'll be up there if this didn't take into account fashion, but it's just fine. It's just fine. I'm not mad at it. I like it. Anyway, I think with that, this is gonna be the first part of our tier list. I could go for a little longer, I'll be honest with you. Actually, we have time. Why not? Let's do one more. Dr. Faust was actually really fast. So Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, we're gonna be talking about one that people were that particularly Gumshoe was fighting me about on the comments. Giovanna. Now, I feel like it's not fair for me to comment on Giovanna, on Regina George, Giovanna. I don't really know a lot about her, right? I don't know where she's from. I don't really know her outfit. I know that she's one of the new ones from Strive. I think she's a new character. I don't think she's been here before. So I'm gonna base this off only from vibes. Okay? I'm gonna base this off only from vibes. I feel conflicted. Because she hits me up as this bad bitch who it's almost like a hitman. Like she would be the last thing that you would see before you get your teeth knocked out of your face. She feels very much like a badass. Almost giving barista sense. But as we said before, skin showing in fighting games serves two purposes. It serves confidence. Well, actually, it serves three. It serves confidence. Is to showcase strength, or to be sexual. And I much rather. And sexuality is not bad, but it has to fit the character. And Giovanna just doesn't give me the feels of somebody who would like to be hot. I don't think she's somebody who would like to. It's not the fact that she's hot. It's just I don't think she's somebody who would know she's hot and advertise it. Because it's different, right? You gotta if you know you're hot, you gotta advertise her. You know, you gotta let people know that you have the goods. This just doesn't feel like that. Giovanna doesn't strike me as that kind of character. Sí me dejó matar. I mean, mira, por algo tiene zapatos, por algo tiene tacones, por algo tiene esos tacones. Por algo tiene esos tacones. Y nomás, empínate. Empínate y déjate llevar. Those boots are made for walking. And walking's what they'll do. Wait. Oh, bitch, they're heels. Espérate. Mano, espérate, ¿qué? Espera. Is this? It is! This is her skin! Alright, mama. Alright, giving pump. Futuristic pump. It's giving tennis shoes as a high heel. I love this, actually. I like these shoes. I think that's probably the best Guilty Gear shoes that I've ever seen. Like, these are literal heels. These are heels. Que ni me lea los derechos que me pise. I get to... Obscenities. They're saying obscenities in my chat. How dare. We're already supposed to pass Viking. Viking was supposed to be your one time for you to be down bad. You cannot be too down bad in this. Fine. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys another minute. I'm gonna let you guys... in fact, you guys have until I come back to be as down bad as you want with Miss Giovanna. Okay? You guys have that much time to be down bad with Giovanna because I need to clean the floor. So, I will be right back. Try not to get me banned, please, okay? Just, you can bark if you want, alright? I'll be right back. Por favor, que no me baneen. Griten si quieren. Díganle todo lo que te quieras hacer, pero ahora regreso. still too wet. You know what? Fine. It can wait. It can wait. Have you guys gotten out of your system yet? Have you guys let it go yet? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pinkware. Thank you for vocalizing what everybody wanted to say. Oh, lordy lord. Alright. Well, we should continue. Like I said. Oh wait, is she a cop? It just hit me. This is a cop. Okay, no, Giovanna's a cop. Alright. Alright, I see. I see. It just hit me. I didn't see the badge right there. Alright, that's what you were tying. That's what you were talking about. Her, you know, arresting you and whatnot. She's a cop. Arrésteme. Ay, policía, arrésteme. Okay. So, with that in mind, then, I feel conflicted. Because, like, again, she looks like she could beat you down, but I don't know why she has her tits out. Again, showing skin like that, it serves just one purpose. Well, it serves multiple purposes. Sorry, it serves multiple purpose. But if she's not showing any kind of strength, right? And if she's not showing any kind of weakness or like confidence, right? Why is she flashing her boobs? Because like she just doesn't strike me as that girl who will have her boobs out. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And the fact that she's a cop, right? Or a detective. I don't like it. I'm just not a fan. I don't like this kind of exposure on characters who don't really deserve it or who don't really want it. But otherwise, I would say she's fine. You know what? You know what would have been tasteful, actually, because I know that Giovanna fights with her legs a lot. She fights with her legs, so why not, instead of having her chest exposed, right? What if we gave a reason as for why her pants are so baggy? And how about we just gave them an opening in the side? Let her show a little leg. Let her show some leg. Let her show some thunder thighs, because you know she's juicy right underneath. Like you can see the outline of her thighs. Like that, she has some thunder thighs. So, in my opinion, because she fights with her legs, we should be seeing her leg muscles. Her, you know, for lack of a better word, we should be seeing her thickness. And it will give more of a tasteful kind of skin showing, because it will be like not exactly non-intentional, and it will be very much intentional, but it will be in a way that is, you know, it emphasizes what she does, and it's still rather sexy. Like, just imagine an opening with buttons on the side that kind of, you know, they kind of open as she opens her legs to let you show her her muscles. That would be better, right? Because even then, right now her pants obscure her legs. Because let's be honest, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see the outline of her thunder thighs like that. With how baggy her pants are. But if you were to show them while they're open, then it solves the problem of they modeling up her legs. You know, her main way of hiding. But that's just my opinion. Again, I don't really know much about Giovanna as a character. I just know that she seems to be some kind of cop, a detective, whatever. Has the authority to punish, chat, and has the authority to totally step on you. So, you know, pickers can be choosers. So yeah, I'm feeling mid about her. I want to like her, but it's just, man, that boob window really does not do favors. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Where in the fuck is my model? I forgot to put my model back on. Hello. Hi. You know what? It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. She needed to be the star of the show. I was hiding from the popo. I was hiding from the police. I was hiding from the police. I couldn't be talking bad about her on her presence. I needed to hide. I'm fine, Javan. I'm fine. In fact, I'm gonna finish the stream all the way over here. I'm ready to run because she's probably gonna chase me down the moment that I'm done. So, yeah. It's a little mid. It's mid. It could be better. It could be worse. And with that, I need to clean up the floor better. So we're at the end of stream here. Let's see if we can rate somebody else. Oh shit. But I thank you guys so much for coming here. This was so much fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. Normally these types of streams tend to be like people mostly just lurking, letting me ramble. But I'm glad that a lot of you just had your own commentary and that you guys have your own opinion because I like it. You guys make me change my mind in different things, you know? Like Chip's outfit. I thought it was probably one of the worst outfits, but then you guys gave me context. You made me change my mind, and I appreciate that. I like when this can be a conversation. So yeah, please feel free to come in again. Feel free to let me know your opinion, what you think, if you guys think that I'm wrong or if I'm right, because this was just so much fun. I enjoy having conversations like these with people. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Let's see if we can rate somebody. Is anybody up tonight? Anybody I care to rate? Most of you don't speak Spanish, so I probably shouldn't send you to somebody who speaks Spanish. Who do I send you to? Okay. You know what? Who do I send you to? I have no idea. Most of you don't speak Spanish, so I want to rate Ryuji, but I know that most of you don't speak Spanish, so I don't want to send you to somebody who you guys don't know. Damn it. I'm gonna send you guys to Joka. If you guys enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, please make sure to stick around. That's what Joka is doing right now. But if you guys don't enjoy, Joka, then say your piece and get the heck out. But support the man if you guys can. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you. And you know, join the raid. Let the man know that he's really appreciated. And I'll talk to you guys later. See you next time. Bye bye, y'all. Have Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Christmas is coming soon. Make sure to get something that you want. And if you don't get what you want, just steal it from your neighbor. Don't say I said that. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Feliz Navidad. Los quiero mucho. Bye bye.